Hey everyone, welcome to the second video of Sarah Searches. Today we are going to be covering shampoo. My plan was to just do sulfate versus sulfate-free shampoo, but then I got a bunch of other questions coming up while doing my research because there's a lot of opinions out there, so it's we're going to go through that and then also some other random facts and stuff about shampoo. So, first, since the main thing is sulfate versus sulfate-free shampoo, is what is sulfate? And basically, in shampoo, to wash your hair and get the grease and oil out of your hair, you need a thing called a surfactant that is basically a molecule where one end clings to water and the other end clings to oil. And so that's in the shampoo and you put it in your hair, it'll cling to the oil and grease in your hair and then it'll wash away. And so that's what cleans your hair. And so sulfate is used in shampoos to do that. Basically, sulfate-free shampoo has been something that has come up a lot and has become more popular in the media and just in people's desire to have sulfate-free. And so the reason why many people want that is there is a fear of toxicity from sulfates. Some people have a claim that it causes cancer or might have something to do with cancer, and then also an irritation of the scalp because of sulfates. And so, basically, there is no scientific evidence that sulfates cause cancer. They're not known carcinogens, so there isn't really any evidence of a link between cancer and sulfates. The worst that can happen when using it as a shampoo is that it'll just irritate your skin. If you have sensitive skin, you'll get like a dry, itchy, irritated scalp. That's what I found on my research, is that that's what the biggest issue is. And so that's why many people switch to sulfate-free, so they don't have to worry about the irritation on their scalp. It's just a way to not be irritated and enjoy being clean. Yeah, so basically my research for sulfate versus sulfate-free shampoo is just it's not harmful to your body. It's just you want to be careful of irritation. So it's really based on preference. If you aren't irritated by it and you enjoy the shampoo you're using that has sulfate in it, that's great. If you find that your head is irritated and you don't know why, it could be because there may be sulfates in there, so you might want to switch to a sulfate-free shampoo. And so one just like fun small fact is that when water is in our hair, it opens up the cuticles, and so that's something that can damage your hair, is just the water itself, because it's kind of damaging as it opens and it's being filled and puffy. I kind of think of when our skin is underwater for a long time, it kind of like gets all puffy and gross on your hair. Or on your hands, and that's what's happening to our hair. Coconut oil is small enough to, when your cuticles open up when it's wet, coconut oil can fit actually inside the cortex of that and can prevent water from coming in. So having coconut oil in your shampoo is actually very helpful for protecting your hair from being damaged. And so, because of all the different things I was reading throughout the articles caught my attention, so there's multiple things I also wanted to research. A big one was 2-in-1 shampoos popped up. One article was like, I love 2-in-1 shampoos, they're perfect. And so I was like, I thought it's popular to kind of disregard 2-in-1 shampoos of like being gross and like not efficient. But basically, the shampoo in your hair strips away the oil, and then the conditioner is left to keep the volume and moisturize your hair once the particles are taken away. And so from one source that I found, they say that 2-in-1 shampoos do work, and they also point out that a lot of shampoos that are technically 2-in-1 aren't called 2-in-1 shampoos. They are shampoos that are labeled as moisturizing and hydrating and conditioning, those are all using the same products as a 2-in-1. The only caveat to 2-in-1 shampoos is that you want to look out for a buildup of silicone, which may also be listed as dimethicone. But if you're just using 2-in-1 shampoo, you're not going to have that problem, that buildup. It's more if you're using other products as well, that could build up a lot, and you don't want that. Again, it's whatever works for you. Like if you're using a 2-in-1 and it works and you're not using many products with silicone in it, I think it's okay. It's just whatever you prefer. So I decided to search or try searching if there are other surfactants besides sulfate. Didn't really find much, but it kind of led me down the hole of finding vegan shampoos, which I found, and I can list that in the description as well, of different vegan shampoos. But one fun fact that I found while doing that research is that in America we put a lot of emphasis on products that aren't tested on animals, and so I discovered that not all countries do that. I haven't looked into many countries, but I found out that China requires their products to be tested on animals before it can be sold in China. So it's something to look out for in products, either products here that are, especially beauty products that are made in China, then that's going to be tested on animals, and also what products are sold in China that are also sold here that may be claiming that they don't test on animals, but they're selling products in China. It's something to question and look into, which I found very interesting. And the other thing I was looking up was just how to wash your hair, because every article I read, it would describe it differently. It was you lather out the shampoo, then you lather on the conditioner, and both of those go into your scalp. And then I've also read that you just do shampoo for your scalp, conditioner for the ends of your hair, which is what I did for a while. But then I started doing shampoo and conditioner for both my scalp, and I found that for me, my hair feels better when I do my scalp for both products. But I think that also depends on the shampoo you're using and just the type of hair you have. So really, to sum it up, it's just doing what works for you, because we all have different hair and different types of hair, and we use different products, so it's finding what works best. So I invite and challenge you to experiment and try out different things and figure out what works for you, what you enjoy doing, what makes you feel good. And so yeah, that's the end of this video. If you have any questions that you want me to research, feel free to leave a comment, and I would love to research it. And if you like this video, you can subscribe to the channel to be on the lookout for future Sarah Searches videos. And I also release my yoga videos every Sunday. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.